that I'm coming from the same place where you are. I've been working with you all my 8 years plus in this department, being colleagues, and I know almost all of you colleagues, and you know who am I, and we have been friends, and we'll continue working together. I'm proud that I'll be working with the people that I know, Honorable MEC, and I'm proud that we are taking the department that is currently being challenged, and our effort and the energy that we put will definitely do exactly what the MEC has just said, turn around this department and make it a performing department. And that's exactly what we will do. I therefore want to say to colleagues that I'm not new at that side, but it doesn't mean that you are far from where I am. I therefore want to invite you that we embark on one journey, collectively, a journey to improve performance in KZN, the journey to put the problems in the AML, so that the glory that was there is reclaimed, and then the province goes back to where it was. Emphasize the point that we cannot achieve those good results and be able to perform at 90% plus by 2019 if we are not united as a province and as a department. So I'm inviting you to work, that we all work collectively, and that we stop working in silos, and that we make this province a province that is going to be regarded or referred to as a performing province, and sort of create a strong team of intellectuals. I know there are skills here that are required by this province, and if I talk about teamwork, it's possible because there has been a kind of spirit all these years. I said I was part of this, I have been part of this team. I know how capable this team is to make this province a performing province. Therefore, I'm saying let's work as a team. Let us not forget that there is no other person, there is no individual that can change this province of KwaZulu-Natal, that can change the results, that can make this province to obtain 90% plus in terms of its performance, except us. And us means we have to work together. Forget about you being IDS, curriculum, finance, corporate. Let's look, most of our people here are teachers. Let's look at ourselves as now one team and move on as a collective, as a, as a strong team that will be able to achieve our objectives. Mine is to provide leadership, mine is to give guidance, mine is to lead strategically, and mine is to, if need be, I can come down to at the level of operations, operational level, but I would hate doing that. Instead, I would want to sort of work with you and make sure that we work together, we deal with whatever skill problem that comes up, that encounters us together, and we make sure that capacity is built in the province, is built in the districts and schools, and that we are capable of providing quality learning, quality teaching, so that we are able to produce quality service and quality products and quality qualifications, quality skills, quality knowledge. It's all about us conceptualizing, putting all these things together to produce quality work. My appeal this morning is that accept me as Dr. Nzama, who have been working with you, a brother and to you. Secondly, accept me as a person who doesn't believe in any faction fight, who doesn't believe any controversy, who doesn't believe any. I believe in hard work. That's all. That's all I'm known of. Well, for saying I don't do some of that my philosophy, but my hard work is guided by one philosophy in life, that is quality. That's why I talk quality teaching and quality results. Let's work together and produce these results. I've committed to my bosses here that by 2019, we must have been able to say now we are performing between 95% and 100%. And that is possible if we are to come together, put our heads together and begin to plan now. That's why this discussion, this address is leading to a concept of review on some of the things that we have been doing, including our strategic plan, including our other organizational structures and so on and so on. There will be no changes, but there will be a capacity that is going to be built so that we all work as a collective. Finally, I know that it's not easy, but I will be calling any one of you at any time to say, where are you? Are you at work? It's on bed. To make sure that you are at work. Not that I'll be doing police work, but because I think I have to. If I need to know, I'll call you and I want to see work being done. No one else but by yourselves. So colleagues from districts, thanks to you, MEC, before I sit down, you've done a lot of good work, colleagues, from the time we started this year up to now, and we're expecting good results. We have yearly exams, March common test, trial exams, all those, and colleagues from curriculum, working hand in hand with district directors, we have done a lot. And MEC, we are confident that we are going to get good results. Please make sure that colleagues, you support districts from now going forward by doing sort of Saturday classes, monitoring Saturday classes, visiting boot camps, make yourself visible to those Saturday classes that are ongoing, and also to the boot camps, and make sure that we support them because they have that one task to make sure that districts and schools, are doing their work. Having said all that, let me repeat just one last thing. I want to appeal to all of you that we work together and we remain a strong force to turn around this province. And I would want us to make sure that we work harder now, and that when the year starts, we haven't done any planning for 2017, we're going to start now planning for 2017. And we have to plan now because we haven't done this before. And I've got processes now that are being put in place to make sure that planning takes place between now and the end of December, so that we know as to whether schools have furniture, have this, have textbooks, have stationery, have that, have space, and so on and so on. We'll be doing that together. And this program of planning together is going to start now and continue until we are sure that beginning of next year, when schools open, everything is in place and is intact for the school to start on the first day. Having said that, thank you very much, Honorable MEC, and thanks to all of you colleagues for confidence that you have shown, and also for the messages that I've received from almost all of you. I thank you.